Pas mus 15 min.lt ir Zmones.lt redakcijoje svečiuojasi Aleksandras Rybakas, 2009 metų Eurovizijos konkurso nugalėtojas. Pergalę jis išplėšė Norvegijai. Lietuvoje Aleksandras svečiuojasi tam, kad pristatytų naują animacinį filmą, tai yra Kaip prisijaukinti slibiną, antrąją šio filmo dalį. Naujausia Aleksandro daina Into a Fantasy yra įtraukta į garso takelį ir skamba šiame filme. Aleksandras pažadėjo šį kūrinį atlikti ir čia pas mus redakcijoje. Pokalbis su Aleksandru vyks anglų kalba, vertimą į lietuvių kalbą netrukus išvysite portale Zmones.lt. So first of all, Alexander, I wanted to ask you, how many times have you been here in Lithuania? Because you had some TV shows, concerts here before.
Yes, I will say that Lithuania is one of the 10 most important countries for me after Eurovision, and everything is by chance. But it so happens that I have my dancers are from Lithuania. They're from Kaunas. And so I travel with them to Turkey, Azerbaijan, Norway. I've been with them everywhere. They're called Time to Show, a very good dance group. And my manager for the Baltics is also from here, Ramūnas. So I have a good team actually in Lithuania, so it's easy for me to come here again and again. And also for my my Facebook page, which had actually over 700,000 last week. Many of those 1,000 people are from Lithuania. So I always have a big audience when I have concerts here, and it gets bigger and bigger, so thank you.
And you said that you have a Lithuanian team here. Do you know how to speak Lithuanian for a bit, for example?
No, but it's very easy for me in Lithuania because first of all you're very good in English, many of you at least, and also the second language is Russian. So I'm very happy for that. It's very easy for me because I can speak either Russian or Lithuanian. No, English.
And everybody understands you all the time.
Yeah, I don't always understand them, but I think people understand me, yes.
This time you came here to Lithuania to present a new movie, and your new song Into a Fantasy
Yes.
is in the soundtrack. Do you often compose music for movies?
I wish. No, I just started because people invite me all the time, and they invite me as an artist because I have new songs all the time, and I'm very happy for that. But of course, it would be nice to get the recognition of a composer, because that's what I really want to be. And I did another song for a movie called Black Lightning, and that was 3 years ago. And also I did some music for children's movie called Johan. But this is so much bigger for me because this is DreamWorks animation, which is like the Bible to me. The Bible of family fun.
Did you get more invitations to compose music?
Well, actually this was not an invitation. I invited myself. I wrote the song maybe 3 months before the premiere of DreamWorks How to Train Your Dragon 2, and I really didn't think that they would have time for even listening to the song, So it was more important for me to fulfill my plan and just produce the song and send it to DreamWorks, although I thought that they wouldn't listen to it, but they actually did, and they said that actually all of our contracts are done, but we'll listen to it. And then 2 weeks went by and nothing happened, and I thought that, well, of course they have lots of things to do, they won't probably even bother. And suddenly they called me and they said, well, actually they don't call, in my head they called me, but they just sent an email, and and they said, "Darling Alexander." Well, that was also in my head, but they said, "Alexander, we want to do something with your music." So already that was a big achievement. Already that they listened to the song, really.
And talking about movies, everybody knows that you are a charismatic person. Have you ever tried acting in movies or, for example, TV series, whatever? Would you like to do that?
I think that I'm not one of the best actors in Norway. I don't think that. Although I think that if I get a good character, good role, then if it would fit for me, I would do a good job. So I think I did a very good job in How to Train Your Dragon, the Norwegian version, and also my favorite role would be to play Ole Bull. He's not that famous, but he lived 200 years ago and was a violin virtuoso, and he was friends with Mozart, but Chopin and Paganini and all of the and Henrik Ibsen and all of the great ones. And he reminds a little bit of me, or I'm more like him. So that would be very good, and I will play that role next year actually. So I think that it's important to stay true to your main talent, and my biggest talent is to play violin, not acting. But everything else is just fun, pop music, jazz, everything is experiments. The biggest thing for me is to stay true to my roots, my talent, and that is the violin.
Well, talking about pop music and Eurovision Song Contest, in 2009 you won the competition, and it was 5 years ago, yet we still present you as a winner of Eurovision. Does it bother you, or doesn't it?
It wouldn't. It would bother me if you would present me as the loser of Eurovision, but as long as I won, it's nice.
Do you watch Eurovision Song Contest now?
Yes, of course. This year I was very into it. I liked both Conchita, who won, and also the Netherlands song. I thought that was the coolest song in Eurovision in many years. So I'm very happy with this year.
When Conchita won the competition, it was quite a scandal, if we could say so, and people were thinking why did Austria win, for example? Was it because of the song, or was it because of the lady with the beard? What's your opinion?
It's because of the song.
Because of the song?
Yeah.
And what about the beard? What's your opinion about the beard?
I'm not an expert on beards, so I don't know if I can say anything about it. But I believed in the concept, and that's the most important thing. I mean, I would much rather look at a man dressed as a woman with beard, who has something strong in his eyes, his eyes. I would much rather that than look at a perfect blonde woman who with a Gucci bag and everything, and there's nothing here, So the most important thing for me is to see that there's something behind this, and it was like that with Austria. I think that's why she really convinced people as well, because she believed in the song.
Oh, well, some critics say that now if you want to win the Eurovision Song Contest, you have to go on stage being naked or do something as stupid as you can.
Well, we'll see next year.
You've won Eurovision Song Contest once.
Yeah.
Could you please share your recipe with Lithuanians? Because we would really like to win that competition for once.
Well, that usually I would say that for Eurovision, go as far away from radio as you can, because I think that Eurovision is one of the last concepts where people don't think about the format, where people can just be, where artists don't have to copy the American sound, which is everywhere now. To get to the radio, you have to be exactly like like Madonna or Beyonce or Justin Bieber, or, Eurovision is one of the very few stages where you can just be yourself and not try to copy. And so that I would say 1 year ago that it has to be something far from radio. But actually, this year, Netherlands was the perfect radio song, and they also almost won. So there is no rule for Eurovision, and that's what's so good about it.
And what about the politics? Is it a political competition or not?
No, I think that countries will vote for each other, like Cyprus always votes for Greece, and vice versa. Not because they're neighbors and because of the politics, but because they understand each other's culture. So even if there's a bad song from Greece coming, then still Cyprus, and everybody say, "Well, what is this?" Then Cyprus, "Oh yeah, that's exactly what we like." And that's the same with Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, almost the same, right?
Almost,
But I mean in culture. Belarus also a little. It's Slavic countries. They're the same. Norway, Denmark, Sweden always vote for each other because they believe in the high heels and the high hair, all of them. I don't think it's about politics. It's about culture. And if you're lucky to get through to all of the cultures, like Lordi did, or like I did, for instance, then you win.
Okay, so thank you for the interview.
I just want to say thank you for the support, and I hope that you go into YouTube and see the song Into a Fantasy, because that music video was made with DreamWorks, and it makes me very proud and happy. So I hope people will see it. Hope so.
Thank you.
Yeah.